Playing against the Lakers.
Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. Try as they might, they've fallen behind the pack, but a chance here to reclaim some ground. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Walker the pass to Freak. Great D that time from Hibbert.
You're kidding me.
One thing you can typically count on from Roy Hibbert is great rim protection.
What am I
Last
doing?
year, he dipped a little, down to 1.5 blocks a game from over 2 the year before, but shooters still had to account for him every time they drove to the rim.
Walker goes in. He feeds it to Jefferson. And Hibbert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Nancy's checked in for Hibbert. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Hornets leading by 10.
Wait, Roy hit from the Pacers?
Walker dishes to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, the Hornets missing. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
And Young kicks to Bass. The shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Fresh from a win against Portland.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
So
And
I
even
guess
more
my
impressive,
hot
Greg,
spot is
considering it
those
was on
long
the road.
threes.
I mean, it's rare
I'm
that
like
you
Chris
see a
Bosh's
team
2K14.
get that hot away from home.
They double him with Freak.
Double who?
Young outside. He kicks to Williams. Williams, a screen on Walker. Bass can't get it to go.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Lets it fly. And it's Freak missing.
Yeah, I know. That
Honestly,
was
not
going
real
in.
happy with the shot
I didn't even know I got that
selection on that one.
unrecognized
Yeah, clearly a
command.
brain fade there. He's got
What
to
was
be a little
that?
smarter in his choice making.
And
I didn't even know I got the
by Bass.
rebound.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Laker girls.
Meta World Peace, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Hornets also changing it up. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Freak, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Bass. Julius Randle comes in for Nance. Kobe's checked in for Meta World Peace. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson. And then for Charlotte,
Yeah,
Nicholas
shoot that.
Batum. He's checked in for Kid Gilchrist.
That's what I thought.
Freak comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeremy Lin. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Williams is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers came through when they needed him to. He finished with 8 points and he did some work at the
Last
line,
game with the
drawing
Trailblazers. We didn't play the
knocking down
Trailblazers.
some free throws. He really was the second unit for his team.
We didn't even
Great
play
performance,
them.
guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It
What
was one of his better
game?
performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build.
I didn't
on
play the
to go
Trailblazers.
one better here tonight.
Last game we
And a
played
lot
was
of teams
what?
are looking for coaches
I forget who
that
he played.
embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches.
The
Coach
Thunder.
Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old school coach who goes with his own perception.
Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Kobe with the steal. Russell against Walker. The drive by Russell. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That
I
is his
can't
first foul of
stand
the
you,
game.
Walker.
And really, these are some of the
And so it's a close.
Gentlemen,
Wanna go to sleep.
The Hornets, 56.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. To start with, we were sharp from long range offensively, both in terms of decision making and execution. But still, I don't want to become dependent.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half. Checked in for the Hornets. Charlotte leading by 5. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Williams down low with Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Freak. And it's Batum in at the small forward.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
It's stolen by Jefferson.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect.
Wow, they gave me the ball
anticipation
when I
on
didn't
that
ask
pass
ask
and
for
comes
it.
away with the steal.
There's a screen by Williams. Here's Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances.
Alright, here come the shaking.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. His last 10 games, first in free throw percentage. And he's a defensive
Only played
ball hawk. You can't
what,
let your
5?
guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And it's nice when you've got a
Wow.
guy who doesn't miss much from the line. You just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations.
'Cause I'm
He's
good
been
at the
automatic
line.
this season.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Young passes to Randall. Russell kicks to Young. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Really
I
good
didn't ask
example
for a
there of some
pass.
fine interior passing
for a
before that
pass.
basket.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little.
That ball
to the
probably would've
team
went in.
outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst 37% from the field.
That's good. 10 points now in the game for Walker.
Really aggressive play there,
Oh,
taking it to the rack
Charlie horse.
against the big fella.
You know,
Unrecognized
Greg,
player.
aggressiveness
Where?
is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And it's Russell missing. Well, Greg, getting back to Young,
Where
it's
am
tough to
I?
completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Clark only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
Stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Walker's got 14 points for the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Bryant drives in, and he gets it to go.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Hornets leading by 11. Here's Freak. And the shot is good.
Yes.
7 points in the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Kobe Bryant is such a great all-around player. I mean, if there's one thing people don't talk about, it's his passing. He's 4th overall in assists amongst active players.
That one is off.
Huh.
And going back to Kobe Bryant, guys. The Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Russell is out there with Bryant. Then it's Young. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Randall in at the force line. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak, defended by Bryant. Freak
Move the
dishes to
ball.
Williams.
Sticking too much.
Here's Freak. Rebounded by the Lakers. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young with no one around. Off target with his 3. Charlotte leading by 13.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak kicks to Williams. Batum against Hibbert. Batum passes to Jefferson. Trying his luck deep. And it's Freak missing.
I didn't even know I
Lakers
had
have
the
gone an
ball.
Outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Williams with a clean look. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Bryant gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 9 assists now tonight. And Walker kicks to Williams. Pass to Freak. Ring shot on the way. And he knocks down the jumper.
Let's go.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Walker against Russell. Hibbert with the screen. Now the dish to Young. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And
How
one.
about the concentration. He gets
And I'm
hit,
finally
but stays with the
over
play and gets the finish.
10 points.
Innovation and improvisation right there,
12
Greg.
points.
Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact. What a night so far for Freak. He has 12 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
Rebound by Williams.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And you like to see
Wow, we won this one.
He's finally starting to come around.
Outside, Kobe. To halt the run. Can't get it to go. Jefferson with some nice D.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Shoots from the right block. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Batum. 14 points for Williams.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris? Hornets leading by 20. 2 minutes. Outside, Walker. Pass to Freak.
Sticking too much.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Offline from the top of the key. And he gets it to go as they call the foul.
What is this unrecognized command?
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to
I'm about to Google this.
always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Bass. Randall comes in for Russell. And Nick Young is subbed in for Lou Williams.
So I looked on Google and there's no such thing as unrecognized demand. So that means that this game is cheating me.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And there's a minute 45 left in the game.